I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Like Superman.
That weight is more than what Flavio Boccanini weighs, our other guest professional on the show, and Kevin threw in for repetitions. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah. Every drop, every ounce, every piece of energy within me.
The experience of being much stronger than everybody else, I think that's an unbelievable experience. You feel richer. You feel that sooner or later that you can do anything.
Hey guys, this is a Wednesday, October 1st. We're hitting chest and biceps today. This is the first week that I'm working out 4 days of the week instead of 2. So I graduated and we're listening to some reggae today. Regular reggae and something about the Caribbean music, man. Whether it's reggaeton or reggae, it just chills me out, makes me happy. I want to talk about sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night. I think it's because I cut my carbs too low yesterday. I cut them to 30 grams. And if you're not sleeping properly, like, I don't care. People are saying, you know, if you eat too many carbs, it's going to make you fat. It's going to be stored as fat when you eat it. I'm not so sure about that, you know. I think you store more fat from having a high cortisol level due to the lack of sleep. So I'm going to try 60 grams on off days of carbs to see if that helps my sleep instead of really low, like 30. And I'm going to try 120 for days I'm lifting. See if that improves my sleep. Because if I'm not sleeping, there's no point to any of this, because that's how you recover. We're going to stick to 135. We're going to do some flat bench. We're going high sets, high reps. We're going to try to switch it up in between and do some incline bench as well. All right. It is early right now. I doubt anyone's watching, but we'll find out. Maybe we'll see some new people around.
Your backyard is where special moments are spent and memories made for a lifetime. At coversandall.com, we understand what's important to you. Our customized covers are designed to protect your belongings from every season's wear and tear. Our premium quality covers are 100% waterproof, UV and tear resistant, and come in a variety of fabric options. Uncovering your special moments, memories, and comfort at Covers and All. Protect what matters. Visit coversandall.com.
Eight to 12 reps is what we're going for. I probably could have gone a little bit more on that one, but as I continue to do these sets, I doubt that I will, so I'm going to keep it at this weight. Wish I got better sleep though. Let me just check the chat real quick. Oh, I forgot. I have to stick to my breaks. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna do like a 1 minute rest. I'm keeping my eye on the chat too in between, so if any comments or anything, we can chat a little bit. So I'm not bored doing nothing here while I'm waiting for my next set. We'll do a 1:30 rest. Yeah. It's crazy how much carbs are demonized, man. Like, the most popular trendy thing right now is the keto diet, the carnivore diet, whatever. Low carb diet is names that they have out there. It used to be the South Beach diet. And I just can't imagine being on that type of diet because those guys eat, I think, fewer than 30 grams of carbs a day. How do you sleep? I did it for 1 day, could not sleep. I was literally up all night, just restless. I don't feel like I went into a deep sleep at all, if any. I woke up like a million times. So tell me again, maybe I'm doing it wrong. If you are on the keto or carnivore diet, how do you manage to sleep on that few carbs? Because the carbs are what fuel your serotonin. Serotonin is what relaxes your brain so you can sleep at night. You know, so I just don't get it. You know, I winded down. I wasn't amped up. I didn't expose my eyes to too much blue light from my phone or from my desktop computer or anything like that. I still could not sleep, man. Okay, let's hit the set. Timer. All right, so here are my plans, by the way. Throw this in there. I plan on doing a traditional live stream broadcast like you would hear back in the day on the radio, like with breaks and ad breaks and stuff. But clearly not during like a live workout like this. I'm planning for this type of thing to be where you can chat and hang out, and I'll answer questions or whatever. Whereas the live stream broadcast will be call-in style, and also just hitting topic after topic like you would hear on the radio. So that's my plan. We're going at it slow because it's not my job. This is just something I do outside of my job here. Let me check the chat. Okay. So yeah, that's the plan. You know, I enjoy doing this type of format. So time to do a set. You know, I follow a guy named Dr. Jash Najosic, and his recommendations make a lot of sense, man. Because he says it's not about pushing to failure. Failure is irrelevant. You actually don't want to push to failure because you don't want to overtax your central nervous system, because that actually has a detrimental effect on your recovery, which makes a lot of sense. If your goal is to build muscle, you want to be able to stimulate muscle growth and recover as quickly as possible. Pushing to failure is not necessary and is pointless and counterproductive. So I'm actually purposely going to below failure so as not to overtax my central nervous system, and so I can get higher sets and overall. I believe that was my third set. But I could be wrong. I think it was my third set. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. Try to get 10 to 12 of these sets. And again, the short rest time is to basically give yourself the most pump you can, the most pump possible, by shortening that rest time and making sure you're pushing blood into the muscle and getting that sarcoplasmic growth, you know. And since I've been working out like this, I find that actually works pretty well. All right, it's already time to do another set. Here we go. I rushed that last rep. I'm trying to get in there between 8 and 12. That's my window. Let me raise the rest time a little bit, because then I'm not able to get, it'll help me get a few more reps. Minute 45, here we go. So it's crazy, man. It's the sleep is critical. Let me explain what I mean. I used to be a trainer years ago, right? I was at 3 different big box gyms over the course of a number of years. I loved it. Being a trainer was like a dream job, but it just doesn't pay. If I got paid a good salary to be a trainer, that would be my dream job. I would love it. But the problem is, like, you work at that type of gym environment, you really can't make that type of money. I was even at this one gym. I don't know if you know, it's called Equinox, where the training packages are really expensive. And your clients usually have money. So the people who rise up the ranks at Equinox can end up making upwards of $100,000 a year. But you know, it's only like the top one or two guys or girls who did do that, from what I saw at the gym I was working at. And I probably could have gotten up there over time, but the problem was at this particular gym, like the overhead, the membership dues were so expensive that there was only a certain number of potential clients. And then by the time I got in that gym, all the clients were taken up by other trainers. And the stupid gym made the dumbest decision ever. And whoever decided this was an idiot. But they made a really big push to try to recruit new trainers, because they thought that more trainers means more money. But no, your client base was severely limited, to the point where you would need to bring more clients into the gym first and then hire more trainers. But they did it ass backwards. So that's one of the reasons I left. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but I was trying to say that, you know, I'd love to work as a trainer. Problem is, it's really hard to find an environment where you can make that type of money. Client base has to be there. And then, anyway, I'll finish that thought later. Do another set. Okay, let's check the chat. Okay. This is a new playlist, and some of the songs suck. I should go back to the reggaeton playlist. That was a good playlist. It's hard to find the playlist. You can't just play music. You got to play copyright free. So it's not that easy finding it sometimes. I might have to change this music up, though. If you have any thoughts as to what music you want to hear, let me know. I'll try to put it on. But to finish my other thought about the personal training and stuff, it would be my dream job, man. I would love it, but it's hard to make a living doing it, right? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see maybe if I could do it on the side online here. We'll see how that works, you know. This is the first step, trying to get back in shape after years of being fat and out of shape. But oh yeah, getting back to my story. So I used to not sleep at all for like 10 years. Why? Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea will destroy your sleep. I literally could not get into a deep sleep from the life of me, just because every time I would get close, I would stop breathing. That's how sleep apnea is. So I have a narrow airway for whatever reason, genetically, maybe, I think. But combine that with, I didn't used to have sleep apnea when I was a kid and when I was a teenager and even college. But I also didn't have as much muscle on my frame, so maybe that contributed to it. That's also my instincts as to why so many bodybuilders die. Untreated sleep apnea combined with the steroid use. Of course, I'm not taking any steroids. I'm natural, but it's just muscle on your neck and your frame probably contributes to it. But anyway, that's why I took such a long time. Now I'm finally on my CPAP. I also have those that mouthpiece. I sleep, but now I'm having the problem where now I got to dial in the carbs and other things to make sure I sleep consistently. Okay. I'm feeling this one. This song's not bad. Okay. But sleep apnea is, you should get yourself checked if you suspect that like you're not sleeping well and you're not sure why. If you wake up snoring, that's a sign you have sleep apnea. Like if you wake yourself up snoring, what I mean. That used to happen to me years ago, and I was like, huh. And over time, you start to notice like more dark circles under your eyes. Your skin starts to not look as fresh. I'm like, what's happening to me? And that, for me, it was combined with the stress of, I just got married. I had to find a way to make a living. At one point, I was selling windows because I couldn't find any other job. So I'm at a place now where I have a more stable job and I have less stress, thank God. So I don't have to worry as much as I did before about the stress and stuff like that. It's a killer, man. When you're single, you don't even realize how good you have it. You don't have that stress of needing to provide for a family and stuff. I mean, but now I'm in my 40s. I am in a better place. I'm not stressed out. I have a non-stressful job, thank God. And now I'm sleeping. So it's like a perfect combination where I can get back in shape and train and build muscle like I used to and feel good. Took years it takes sometimes that you have to fix the other stuff in your life before you could get back into training like you used to and training to build muscle and stuff like that. So I'll do a few more. I'm gonna get some incline bench too. See if we could do some flies. But I need to do biceps too, so I don't want to take too long. I'm keeping on the time here. Today I happen to take a day off, but tomorrow I'm gonna do the same thing because I'm working out 2 days during the week, 2 days on the weekend. So I have to make sure I get out of the house so I can drive to work because I have a long commute. And that's why this timer is even more important than just keeping me on track for gains, but also keeping me on track for getting out of the house on time. Did I said it? I said it right. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm feeling a pump. Definitely feeling a pump. We might have to lighten this up for incline because I haven't done incline in a while. Like I said, this is years I haven't been consistently training. I would try to train and I'd always stop because, again, if you're not sleeping, you're not recovering. And like I said, I had sleep apnea. So there's no way I could consistently train years. I tried numerous times to get started again because I love lifting. I love working out and being in shape, but I just couldn't. All right. Let's get one more. Let me check the chat. And then I think we'll switch to incline. Hey, so get anybody in the chat getting in shape? Are you on a fitness journey yourself? Are you trying to get in shape? What are you doing? Are you doing yoga? Are you running? Are you doing Pilates? All that matters is it's something you enjoy. You know, it doesn't have to be what someone else is doing. If you like it, then do it. I'm also going to try to do like a mini workout during the week, like a circuit workout, like I was doing over the summer. I try to get out to the soccer field over at one of the local high schools and kick the soccer ball around because that was my sport back in the day, soccer. I love soccer and I still do. You know, I watch soccer, but it's not the same. I'd rather play it than watch it. I'm not the type to watch it religiously, you know. So, okay, I gotta do another set here. Last one, and then we'll switch. Ooh, that was the first one I couldn't get 8. And I want to get to failure. Again, I don't want to overtax my system because I'm doing lots of sets. So I stopped. Okay. That last song was a banger. I like that song. I even forgot how to use the incline here. Let me see. Yeah, that looks better. I'm gonna try to do it here with this weight. And let's see how it goes. Here we go. This is gonna get in my way. Now I know what I'm doing wrong. I gotta raise it up a little bit more. I gotta raise it up. This track's turning into a banger. I like it. Okay. I'm doing something wrong here. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I should have used the other DVDs. Am I just tired? Well, I need to go grab it first. Let me go grab it. Retarded. There we go. This should be better now. There we go. There we go. That goes to show you how long it's been since I've been on incline bench. See, I'm not joking here. Haven't consistently worked out in years. But I need to get 8 to 12, and I'm not, so I need to lower the weight. Let me get some tents. Five. 25. Now we can do it. Now we can do it. Man, I gotta get him biceps too. You gotta hurry up. Okay. You know, actually, I don't like this as much as I like the dumbbell incline press. But it just took so long to set this up, I might as well use it now. Next time, I don't think I will. Put the timer on. It's, you know, they say the incline press is more effective at giving your pecs that look that you're going for. The big pecs, I guess. But your upper pec is where you are lacking, usually they say. But in my case, because I've been working out for a while, I want to get both flat bench and incline. You know, I'm probably going to be freaking exhausted after this. like in the morning, let's say you don't get sleep in the morning, you feel like energetic, like even though you haven't slept, it's almost like you're running on adrenaline. And then after that, you crash. That's what I think might happen today with me, because I feel well enough to work out, so I'm going to work out. But it's probably not optimal, because you're using a little hormone when you're working out. If you don't sleep, you're not producing hormones. So you didn't produce hormone the night before, Let me check the chat. Okay, time's up. Let's hit it again. Need to get 8 on that. Try not to push too much to failure, but I think you probably get another 1 or 2, so it's not real failure. So, I use a sleep apnea machine, or CPAP machine, continuous positive air pressure machine. Best decision I ever made. I only wish I had discovered it sooner. I only wish I had discovered the fact that I had sleep apnea sooner. What happened with me is I thought it was the fact that I got married and was now sharing a bed with my wife. And that made it a little bit harder to sleep, because I don't like anything touching me when I'm sleeping. So my wife is a snuggler, so she likes to reach out and touch me, and sometimes that wakes me up and I wouldn't sleep as well. So I thought that was the cause of my poor sleep after I got married. But it turned out to be a combination of that plus the sleep apnea, which I didn't know I had at the time. So now that I'm actually sleeping with a sleep apnea machine, I sleep much better, but just not last night, because I think I had too few carbs. How do the keto people do it? How do they have, so few carbs and manage to sleep at night? I think you have to have a certain genetic disposition for that. Maybe because I have Latin heritage. My descendants ate lots of rice and beans and stuff, which is a lot of carbs. And maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe I would do better on a higher carb diet. I don't know. Sometimes I've thought about that. But then I'm hearing these other guys saying, you need to really limit your carbs if you want to get that lean bodybuilder look. So I don't know. But all I know is that if I'm not sleeping, then all bets are off. I cannot continue gaining muscle. That's when you recover and build muscles, when you're sleeping. So if you're not sleeping, that's no point. This thing is protecting my head pretty well. I like that. It's not what it's for, but it does a good job of it. Keep banging my head against it. Oh, I have to tap out on that one. I'm gonna push too hard because I'm not trying to go to failure. Do a few more. Should have brought a towel. Things getting all sweaty. Yeah, I got 7 or 6 or 7 on that one, so I'm not in the 8 to 12 range I want to be in. Probably should lower this, but I don't. Actually, you know what? Let's lower it real quick. I'm done. Some time. Lower it by 10. Oh. Okay. This playlist is actually getting better. I like the chill Caribbean vibes. Maybe we'll play like hip hop next time, but it would, if I did hip hop, it'd have to be like a hip hop instrumental. Because I like stuff that doesn't have a lot of vocals on it if I can avoid it. I find it more relaxing, you know. All right, let's do another set. Damn, I'm really fatiguing on this one. I didn't get 8 there. Let's put the timer on. This might have to be our last one, and we'll do biceps. Actually, no, I wanted to do a few flies, and then we'll do biceps. Oh, man. I have a lot of stuff to do today, so I hope this doesn't crash me out. I need to run to the lumber yard to get some wood cut because I don't have a table saw, so I can finish my deck. I just got 2 spots that I need to fill. And of course I have to do the steps, but you know, I don't know any. I mean, this is all brand new to me. I never built a deck before. I never built any steps, so I have some of the stuff that I need. I'm not sure how to use it. I'm just gonna have to jump on YouTube and watch some tutorial videos and stuff. So, you know, might have to. That's a good thing about YouTube, though, is that I can just kind of jump on the how-to videos and tutorials, and it just tells me basically anything I need to get done. I can do it. That's a good thing. That's where AI shines, actually, too. Whether you're using Grok or ChatGPT, it's a tool, really, to help you do things faster. Like, because normally I would have to go on Google and search up using search terms, find stuff on my own, find blogs, and find people who know how to do things that I'm trying to do, read all their stuff, read another guy's stuff, compare it to the first guy, and then figure out how to do something. With ChatGPT or Grok, I can just kind of ask Grok, hey Grok, how do I do this? And they'll kind of tell you, but sometimes they'll mess up. But don't ask Grok anything political, though. He's pure propaganda. You got to remember too, just when you're working out without a training partner and you don't have a spotter, that's another reason why you should exercise caution. Because one like time that I was lifting this whole thing, which is not bolted to the ground or not heavy enough to the ground to stay stable, pushed backwards, and I was trying to re-rack the weight, and I almost couldn't do it because I couldn't reach it. I could have really hurt myself. So that's another reason not to go to failure on certain exercises, you know. On other exercises, sure, I mean, you could go to failure, but it's not advisable to on something like this where you could hurt yourself. You know, my cousin actually hurt his pec doing without a spotter, you know, doing chest. So you got to be careful. All right. Let's do live. You know what? I'm looking at the time and I'm like, nope, if I'm gonna do biceps, I gotta do it now. I don't have time for flies. Let's just do some curls over here. Okay. I'm gonna do curls like this. Decline curls. Let's move this over a little bit. Move my mic. It's not a lot of weight, but this will get me more activation doing it this way. Time to change it right now. I should probably do something heavier first. Let me see how this goes. One set of this first. Ah, damn, I'm not feeling this right now. Let me go over there. I'm going to switch up the spot. All right. Let's do some curls. We'll do some curls with the bar and then with the dumbbell. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I'm feeling this better. Stand like this. Gotta talk at the same time. And then only focus on Alright, that was good. Let me just add a little bit more weight. Let me see any comments. Juleza. She says, I'm huge. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Trying to get bigger muscles. I like having muscles, you know? Some people are like, why are you so into this? Why is it so important to you? It's not that it's more than anything. I don't care about like flexing and showing off to people. I just like being strong. I just like feeling strong. I like, you know, I like I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like, you get addicted to the way it makes you feel because you feel almost like invincible. That's how I would describe it when you get into lifting and you stuff like that. So to me, I like looking good and, but I'm not obsessed with it, but I like the way it makes me feel even more. Let me just put a little bit more weight on here and we'll do some more sets. What happened to my music? There we go. All right, this weight should be a little bit better now. Yeah, but like, let me finish that thought in a second. Let me just do another set. Yeah, so the thing about lifting is it has a hormonal response on your body. So it increases your T levels and stuff like that. And you feel the difference. So that's the addictive part about it. Because I remember the first time I lifted, because I was not a skinny kid, but I was like I had potential to build muscle. I always could kind of build muscle easy, but I never really put effort into it until after college. It was like, what I'm saying is like, before that, I would just, I would feel like a normal body type. I tended to have wider shoulders naturally, but But then after lifting, it's hard to explain, but like you almost feel supercharged, almost like superhuman. So that's the addictive part about it. Because when you're, I mean, I didn't start super young. Like if I did, I'd probably be even more advanced than I am, I guess. But you know, we're gonna get back into shape like before. So I miss when you're a trainer. It's so easy being in shape, man. All you do is train your clients in the morning. After they're done, usually around sometimes even 9 or 10, but depending on how many clients you have for that day. But like most of them are before work, so you wake up super early and you train your clients, and then you work out afterwards, and you have lunch, and you go back to the gym and train some afternoon clients, and then you go home. But you know, that's why it's easy to get in shape when you're a trainer. So when you're not a trainer, then it's totally different. Now I'm driving long distances for work, and I have to be sitting down most of the time. I'm not up and about. Like when you're a trainer, you're up and about, you're lifting weights, like grabbing weights for clients, and it's totally different. So what I'm trying to say is like the people who work a normal 9 to 5 and they're in shape, even doing that, those are the people who you should have more respect for. Not to say a trainer in good shape, it's something respectable, but it's not the same. It's like apples and oranges. Did my timer go off yet? Oh, 20 seconds. So that's the thing about it. I'm looking at the time. I have to be done by 7 today. So I have a little bit longer, but I want to make sure I get a good bicep routine in. There we go. Let's do another. So Juleza, if you're still there, why are you up so early? Why you up so early? Are you training? Are you, I don't know, have to be up for some reason? So, getting back to sleep. You know who's really good about sleep is what's his name? Andrew Huberman. He had some good stuff about sleep. I watched his video. He's like, if you want to reset your circadian rhythm, which controls your sleep, what you do is you expose your eyes to morning sunlight. Morning sunlight will help your circadian rhythm and almost reset your circadian rhythm so that by the time nighttime rolls around, he recommends dim lights in the house, nothing bright, you know, winding down, no screen exposure, no phones before nighttime. And I did do that at one point, and it actually did help my sleep. He also says that, like, if you take a shower at night, make sure it's not a cold shower, because cold showers are going to wake you up. Just like eating a food wakes you up. It's like wakes up your body. So you don't want to wake up your body when you're trying to wind down for sleep. And he also said, so you want to do those things in the morning to help reset your circadian rhythm. So like you want to have a nice meal in the morning, nice breakfast. You want to have a nice cold shower in the morning. And you want to expose your eyes to light. Like, even if it's really, really early, you want to like turn on the artificial lights and expose yourself to those lights, because that'll help your circadian rhythm too. And like now I keep my house like nice and dim at nighttime to help with sleep. But like I said before, I mean, for me, I didn't sleep really last night, which sucks, because I think I had too few carbs. I had 30 grams of carbs. It's like, I'm trying to do the low carb thing. That's why the low carb thing never really worked for me, but I'm trying to go low carb, because that's all the guy I'm following right now, Dr. Nash Josick, he recommends the lower carb if you're a bodybuilder trying to get that lean muscular physique and prioritizing protein. I'm definitely prioritizing the protein. So I'm doing that. Where's my my alarm didn't go off. All right, let me do another set. Let's set the timer. Some guys will put on the heavy metal music and the to me, that stuff just amps you up in the wrong way. Like, I like, that stuff makes you, like, it raises your cortisol levels. It's got to. It's just so loud and obnoxious and fast. I like stuff that's slow, relaxed. I think this is a better mindset and a better vibe, shall we say, for the workout that you're trying to do when you're lifting weights, because you're already stressing out your body with cortisol by lifting weights. You don't want to further do that by listening to like heavy metal. You listen to heavy metal music. So I never did that, and I was like chill music. I think it's better, and also it kind of goes with the higher volume type workout that I'm doing. I'm not going to failure, and I'm trying to keep to that below failure threshold, so I don't overstress my CNS, because then you really can't sleep. Like, when I first started working out, like a couple months ago, so this is like 2.5 months ago, like I jumped in there and I started training like I used to train years ago. Like, right off the bat, that was the dumbest thing ever, because you're doing too much too soon, and you end up stressing out your system. And I would work out and then I couldn't sleep at night. And again, getting back to sleep, you can't sleep, it's pointless. Then you're not going to recover properly. You're not going to make, gains, progress properly. So that's the problem with that. know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a close grip as my last exercise, so I don't waste time with putting new weights on a new machine or whatever. Close grip will get the outside of your bicep. The wider grip gets this side. That's how it works. You know what's funny is I'm looking at the comments. It's typically from a Twitch person. I'm also on Rumble and whatever, but most of my comments are from Twitch. So thank you, Twitch people. That's awesome. You know? Hey. I don't like this song. Let me change this song. Hold on.
This ready for it.
Abdur Khan says, have a great workout. Thanks so much, Abdur. Appreciate it. Another Twitch guy or Twitch person. I guess Twitch is... I think the thing about Twitch is it's got a specific fitness section. So when people are looking for that, they really do like fitness, and then they tend to stick with it. So maybe that's why. So honestly, I don't think I've got anybody on YouTube. YouTube sucks. For live streams, at least. YouTube sucks. So I think Twitch is probably the better one right now. Let's do another set. Let me see. Close grip. Here we go. So anybody in the live stream, any of you working out, any of you like working out, any of you lifting weights, like lifting weights, you like doing yoga, Pilates, maybe you like something else. Yes, no, maybe. Let me just check the mirror. Do I keep forgetting to set my timer? Damn, what time is it? I gotta be done soon. We'll do a few more of these, and then we'll call it a day. Let me ask you guys a question. Should I keep the call number on the screen and accept calls during the workouts? Or should I make a separate broadcast just for talking about news and taking calls? What do you think? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because I mean, I would talk during this time, but I would still have to stick to my minute breaks. It might not be worth it. I don't know. That was 80. Oh, there's a timer. I thought I didn't set it. Set it again. I should just hit reset after instead of going into the app every time. I'll do some dumbbells at the very end. Only have about 10 minutes. This is the very end. I should do dumbbells now. This is light, so I can not have to worry about breaks too much. So I want to try to get as much volume as I can in the last 10 minutes. I'm not going to do alternating. Let me do the same time. No more timers. Just going to pump it out now. I didn't realize I'm making like workout ASMR right now without even realizing it. But the problem is I don't know if that is relaxing to people. ASMR is supposed to be relaxing, right? All right. I'm going to do some like this. Those are hammer curls. And I'm going to do them close like this. And I'm going to do as many as I can, kind of over 15. So now I'm going really high because this is light. And see if I can get the outer part of the bicep. Yeah, just like that. Let's do another one. I like this playlist too. This playlist is good. I'm feeling like this might be good. I'm only working out 4 times a week now, so should be making gains faster once I figure out the number of carbs I should be eating so I can sleep properly. We're gonna try out 60 grams today. See if that helps. So if I had, no, I'm sorry. We're gonna do 120 because it's a workout day. I did 60 already. We'll do another 60 and that'll be 120 for today. See if that helps my sleep. You know, people don't realize, like, you cut out carbs completely, you're gonna have a hard time sleeping. Not a bad pump. Bad pump. You got 5 minutes. And I gotta make the baby's bottle. It's time for her to wake up. I gotta feed the baby. Just try to squeeze in volume. This is not junk volume. This is getting me some good burn, so I'm not gonna continue here. Should do some vacuums too. Let's go. And my curls again. I just did those. Okay, let's do this one. I think we're done, guys. There's the pump. Let me try to hold it. I'm going to squeeze some more blood into the muscles just by doing some flexing. I'll do another one. Another one. Here we go. Okay. You get 1 or 2 more. Oh, all right. I think we're done. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow morning early, probably a little earlier than today, because I got to get to work tomorrow. Today I'm off, so I get to sleep in just a little bit, but not really that much. All right. Have a good one. God bless you. Check out the free ebook, Jesus Lifts, over at my website, fezgarcia.com/Jesus, /free-book. All right. God bless. Take care.